Oh man.
Oh, you forgot your order pudding.
I'm gonna start calling people pudding in my everyday life. I think it's the way to go.
I love that lady.
I do too.
Awesome.
But man, when I get fired immediately if I sang at people, my singing voice is terrible. Either way. Are you sick of the same old boring vanilla and chocolate cupcakes? Here we go. Try a new flavor.
Yeah,
right?
try
Great
something
idea.
new. Local baker Holly Gray is here to show us how to make banana cupcakes. Holly, these are not for breakfast, these are for dessert.
These are absolutely dessert, yes.
And they're award-winning.
They are. Blue Ribbon Biggie recipe, so.
Very cool. Well, how do you make them? Give us your secret, because for me, I buy the packs, and then I just dump the ingredients in, and I'm good to go.
Okay.
That's
the
my baking
cupcake's
skill.
fairly easy. We start with the bananas. We're working with half the recipe we have on mymassappeal.com just for, you know, the sake of
Time.
TV.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we start with those bananas, break them up, use the fork, mash them up.
Okay.
So you want to use bananas that are pretty ripe, right?
You do, and if it strikes you to make this recipe and you don't have brown bananas, there is a trick. You can put your oven on the lowest setting and put them in for a couple minutes, flip them over, leave them another couple minutes, take them out, they'll be brown.
Really?
Yep. So,
Wow, that's a really good trick there.
Yep.
Now just mush them up?
Mush them up. Yep.
I think I've just bent the fork.
Okay.
Maybe
Better
we should have
leverage.
put them in the oven for a little bit, brown the bananas. All right.
Okay.
So he is mashing those bananas.
He's
While he's
mashing.
doing that, is this my little station here?
Yep, this is step 2. So
Okay.
we have the flour in the bowl here. We have salt, cinnamon, and baking soda. So throw those in and whisk them together.
Already measured out.
Already
You made
measured
it
out.
easy. Wonderful. And now this is the dry ingredients that you're doing here first, right?
Yep, we mix all the dry first, and then we'll mix everything else separate.
Okay, how's Seth doing with those bananas?
What do you
Looks
think?
good. Stir them up a little more.
Okay.
You want to make them nice and you don't want them to be too chunky.
You don't want banana chunks.
Okay.
Oh no. Ruin a nice dessert.
Really? I don't think I'd be
Perfect.
too sad.
Okay.
But not if for the award-winning recipe, we have to make sure we do it just like
That's
Holly
true.
did it.
Okay, so that's good. We can set both of those aside. Over here, I have the butter, room temperature, softened. I cream it a little bit first because that makes it fly around a little less.
Okay. Good,
So
yeah,
this
because
is-
you don't really want to be cleaning up butter from,
No.
All over
your
your
cabinets
kitchen.
and
No.
stuff. No, you don't want
So we
that.
have sugar,
and then brown
brown
sugar. Sometimes it's a little bit sticky.
Can you
All
use
right.
brown sugar when it gets old? Like I have sugar and it's crystal. No, you know when it gets really hard?
Yeah, it's like a
still,
block.
yeah, is it still good at that point in the game?
It's just no good to work with at that point.
It's harder to work with? Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'll still eat the one that's in my closet.
If it's a brick of sugar, then it's hard
Yeah.
to blend up. All right, Holly, do you have any tricks for when you're using a hand mixer like that? I typically tend to get food everywhere.
Typically, I do too. But a good trick is to keep spinning the bowl, keep moving the bowl. That way you don't have to stop the mixer, it doesn't get all stuck on the sides. So just keep everything moving.
Keep
And
it
this way,
moving.
yeah,
And
you
keep
move the
it
mixer
flat.
less, and you
Yeah.
move the bowl more.
The
That makes
less you move
sense.
the mixer, the better you are.
And now we're going
Okay.
to start combining everything?
Yep, so we have our sugar and butter creamed. We are going to add an egg, sour cream, and vanilla into this.
Sour cream.
Sour cream, yep, that keeps them nice and moist. You won't end up with dry, crummy cupcakes.
Yeah.
Great idea. Could you use applesauce too, maybe, if you're trying to cut a few calories?
You could, certainly.
Okay.
But it wouldn't be the award-winning
No,
recipe.
it wouldn't
No,
be. It would then be a
wouldn't
different recipe entirely,
Right, exactly. And then, of course, an egg. Oh, gosh, it smells so good.
doesn't it?
I can smell the banana already. Okay, so then you're going to mix that up all together?
Yep.
Okay.
Gonna blend all of this together, and then the bananas go in next.
Nice mashing job, Seth. These are some good-looking bananas. Okay. Want me to
Bananas.
dump all of them in?
Go for it.
Okay. I don't know if I'll need a spatula. I think I'll be fine.
Yeah, you got this.
All right.
Perfect.
There you go. Mashed up nicely. You're doing great, Holly. No messes. I'm very proud.
I know. I figured you'd be scraping everything off the ceiling and the walls.
And then do we add the
Okay.
dry ingredients slowly?
Yep. I add about half first.
Okay.
And at this point, I like to put the hand mixer away because if you over mix once you put the flour in, that's when the gluten in the flour really starts to break down and you get dense cupcakes. They'll be nice and fluffy this way.
Oh, okay.
So instead now we're just gonna fold the flour in?
That's right.
It's a technical term.
Yes.
Fold?
It is, right?
Is it?
It's a baking term, fold.
It is.
I remember I
Definitely.
asked that question. How do you fold? I know how to fold my laundry, but I don't know how to
Oh, I
fold
don't.
flour.
I can fold a recipe. I can't fold my laundry. That's where we
So
differ.
now I'm making a mess.
That's okay. It's supposed to be fun, right? End up with flour all over your face. It's no better way to cook,
a
right?
badge of
there
honor.
you go, Seth. Here, I'll have
What
some
the camera just
too.
missed was actually
And
putting flour
some
in
on
my
Holly too. See, we like to have fun in the Masterful Kitchen, right?
Of course we do.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh,
it's
now I have
tickling
flour over
right
my
now.
shirt. Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't think this one through.
Well, no, it's Monday.
It's Monday.
And we're having fun.
Yes, we are.
Okay, so this is about mixed.
That looks beautiful. Now you have your muffin. I don't even
It's
know.
a
Muffin
muffin tin.
pan,
The
muffin
muffin
tin,
tin.
muffin
Yeah.
pan.
Do you know the muffin
Can
tin?
you tell I don't? I don't bake much. All right. So then you take your little spoon.
Yep, you want to have all of these about 3/4 of the way full.
Yep.
Now, did you
Otherwise, you
pre-grease
end up
that
with
pan?
mushroom. You will pre-grease the pan. You can use butter. You can use Crisco. You can use the baking
this over.
spray.
Yep.
Whatever you prefer, or just put liners in.
Oh yeah, like you did over there. Okay. How long do you cook them, and at what temperature?
You cook them for about 20-25 minutes at 350.
Okay, easy. And then
then
they come out like this.
They come out looking
And
like
these look
that.
great. Now, we have a web exclusive for everybody who's watching today. You go to mymassappeal.com and you're going to get the recipe for this buttercream frosting. Tell us a little bit about the frosting.
That's a brown butter buttercream. So you brown half the butter on the stovetop, you let it cool, and then you cream that together with the rest of the butter. There's brown sugar in there, cinnamon, mix it all up. But the fun of cupcakes is you can combine the flavors any way you want. If you're a peanut butter and banana fan, you can do a peanut butter buttercream.
Oh.
You can never go wrong with chocolate. You can add some rum to that frosting, and then you have a bananas Foster for your 21 plus.
That
crowd.
sounds great. I like to say brown butter buttercream. I like saying butter twice in a row.
Yeah,
It's a tongue
brown
twister.
butter buttercream.
Peanut butter buttercream. Oh, I can't wait to make it. All right, thanks. We had fun. I have some flour on my nose. Yeah,
Yeah,
what's cooking unless you have fun, right, Holly?
That's right.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to
absolutely.
try one of those. I know they're not supposed to be for breakfast, but they're going to be my
they're for
breakfast.
today.
Exception.
Thanks,
And
Holly.
Once
Thank
again,
you.
mymassappeal.com if you want to get this buttercream frosting. Coming